He knew Lil Boosie, he knew Birdman, knew Jeezy.
Yeah, no, like literally my mom told me that all of those rappers like really respected him, like T.I., Rick Ross, because they was all coming up at the same time. Then my dad just ended up dying.
Right.
But Boosie, he was the one that he came and looked after me. Like,
really?
Yeah, like if I ever needed anything, like big, like my mom never asked him for nothing, but if I needed it, he was like, my mama said, I can't do it. Boosie would come through, and he always kept it 1,000. Like, I used to go up to his mansion and like play with his kids. Like me and Ivy, we close to this day. And it was just crazy to me because I never had a father figure, you know what I'm saying? And so just to see this man in this big old mansion, he got all his kids, we just eating popsicles all day. at the pool, we could play basketball, we could do whatever. I was like, wow, like Boosie really showed me like black, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he building his own house in excellence. I was like, okay. But that was it, like. And then as I meet these artists like T.I. and all of them, they like, bro, we loved your dad, we respected your dad and stuff like that. So that'd be cool.
What do people get wrong about Boosie?
Okay. You know, like, people be sending me stuff. I can't defend him all the time because, like, he be saying some off the wall stuff. I be like, that's my uncle, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my uncle, man. I don't know. But what they don't know is that man got a heart of gold.
Wow.
Like, Boosie got a heart of gold. Like, he'd give you his shirt off his back, like, heart of gold. And I seen that just off the strength of what he did for me, because he didn't even know. Boosie said in his song, I met him 1 week, the next week he died, I almost cried. No, he said, I don't want to be like Camouflage. I met him 1 week, the next week he died, I almost cried. And then you ain't knew my dad for 2 weeks. You probably didn't even, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you came and you showed me love and took care of me like I was your child when I was in your presence. So he always had my respect. But he is a little off the wall. I be looking at the man, Boosie be having me dying. Y'all ain't just see him jump on they say close the water slide. He jumped on the water slide. No ride for nothing. Like, he gonna live his life to the fullest. That's my dog.
But hold on. Was it this year or a couple of years ago that South Carolina they beat you guys and they played your dad's song after the victory?
Yeah.
They got you teed off, didn't it?
Oh, I was so upset, bro.
You want to swing on somebody?
What, bro? I want to cry, bro. I was so mad in the stadium. First of all, we had already lost. Like, I was mad. Like, this was fourth quarter. We already lost. And then I was really looking on the bench. I was in that mall. I was looking for the DJ booth. Like, where's the DJ booth? Like,
What you gonna go?
I was on that, like, you know what I'm saying? I was upset about that. And then the next day I end up seeing her like trolling it on social media. And so I was like, okay, I felt you was trying to be weird, but now I knew you was trying to be funny. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Did they apologize?
I think she ended up apologizing. I don't really know. I kind of left it at that, but that was a mess. Like, you don't do nothing like that. Like, you know my dad dead. You know he a big rapper. Like, you trying to troll me in an arena full of 15,000 people for what? Like, but that was weird. That whole situation weird.
Why did you pick LSU? Because at the time you picked LSU, yeah, they had some good players.
Yeah.
They had Simone Augustus went there. I think Sylvia Fowles went there.
Yeah.
So they had some names, but they ain't won no national championship. They weren't on the map since those Simone Augustus and Sylvia Fowles. No. So they hadn't, they weren't like South Carolina on the come. Ooh. They weren't like UConn. They weren't Notre Dame or Stanford or some of these other prominent programs. Yeah. Why LSU?
Well, I'll just say because Coach Mulkey like really believed in my want to do both aspirations, and I felt LSU brand was big enough to catapult me to that level I wanted to. I knew that you could go over to France and somebody in France could be like, LSU, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to be around a recognizable brand, but also Coach Mulkey was so gangster and laid it out like, you could rap. You could go to the moon as long as you back at 1:30 for practice. What you do? So I say, I could work with this lady right here. This white lady got some swag, you know what I'm saying? And she just been my dog, we've been locked in, but she really told me like, you could do both.
Right.
She didn't dim my light. And it's crazy, because Coach Mulkey, she a businesswoman, but she didn't dim my light. And she was like, if you gonna play basketball, you gonna give me everything you got, but if you gonna do music, you do it. And she loved my music, you know what I'm saying? She be telling everybody, but she just respected the hustle, so it was perfect, especially with NIL.
Right, but she tough. She tough.
Bruh.
She tough.
She tough. She's tough. Boy, she
she played the position. She played the guard. She was on the lady teams to La Tech.
Let me tell you why Mulkey tough. Because she don't play mind games with you. Like, some coaches, they want to play mind game and prove points. Coach Mulkey ain't going to prove no point. She going to tell you when you wrong. Like, she going to chew you out. And then she going to be like, you ready to ball? And so, like, you got to take that, eat that, and be ready to perform, because she don't take stuff personal. Right. She just want to win.
Right.
So, like, that's what, like, it's hard playing on her, but, bro, I think she took me to another level, though.
What are some of the other schools that you could have gone to?
You know, I always shout out Coach Yo at Ole Miss. That's my dog. She was one of the first people to ever offer me, D1, I think, for sure. And then Don Staley, of course.
You ain't go to get Lady Gamecocks?
Huh?
The Lady Gamecocks been nice.
When? Like, when I was getting recruited?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had Asia Wilson and everything, bro.
Yes. You ain't want to play with Asia?
That wasn't my fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't my fit. That wasn't my fit. My dream school was Georgia.
Georgia ain't off?
Bro, they was playing with me doing recruitment. Ooh,
Come on.
They did me bad. They ain't recruit me for real. And I wanted to go there too. But I landed where I was supposed to be.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For sure.
Facts.
Ended up winning the national championship. What was that experience like?
Man, that was the craziest experience. It's just like you one of the best, like you the best in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that you did from October to now, it done paid off. You was able to be mentally locked in for those long months, that long period of time. And then when they got the crunch time, you just elevated your level of play. That's different. And so it just felt beautiful. All the things that came with it, all the NIL opportunities, but all the opportunities of people to watch women basketball and the game grow. It's like, bro, people don't know we have mountains of little girls now that want to play basketball at an elite level.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? Like women's sports is on the rise, and you know I was just happy and grateful to be
a part of that.
A part of that, yeah.
Yeah. Is it true that your teammates didn't want to play with you in the open gym because you was talking trash?
Yeah.
How you go just step on campus and just start talking reckless?
I learned my lesson, bro. They literally stopped doing the runs. They was like, Flau, we don't want to play with you. Like, I was talking crazy though. Like I was coming in, I'm on that barking for no reason. Like I will say now that I look back, like if a freshman came in, I'd be like, bro, what's up with her? And like they didn't want to play with me no more. And so I was like, why nobody want to do runs no more? Folks don't want to get better. They had me in a little circle or whatever. And they was like, yeah, you know, we just want to talk to you. You know, certain players was like, I could play, but they don't talk like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to chill. And I was like, bro, if y'all had a problem, y'all could have just told me on the fly and I would have shut up. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this how I play. Like, this how we pop it. But yeah, they didn't want to play with me. They didn't want to play with me. I was a bad little freshman.
But because your teammate, you and Angel came in together, or was she a year older?
I was a freshman. She was a
She
sophomore.
transferred in.
Yeah, I think she was a junior or a sophomore. So she transferred in.
And y'all, you know, she was a part of that. So how did you guys make each other better?
She was a big part of it. Well, I just think, like, she's just like a dog. Like when you play with somebody like that make that game easier. And you don't, like, bro, like 20 rebounds a night, that's crazy. So it was that whole team, like you had Angel, then you had Jasmine. You had the shooter like on the team and she lit it up in the championship game. Then you had LaDasia Williams. And she was like playing with Angel, but like they quiet, so she knew her role. She'd have a big game if you needed to. You had the point guard, insane, but like a really good point guard. And so like, you know, like we had a great team and I was a freshman. So I was able to learn from everybody, but like them were some dogs, like, and I had to keep up with them dogs. Yeah, for sure.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because you know we like to do something before 2 something.